cool. This is Pete from Metalheadz, and I'm here with Joel from Killswitch Engage on the Taste of Chaos tour. How's it going, dude?
It's going good, man. It's going good.
Cool. Touring through the UK with In Flames. Must be pretty sweet. How's it going so far?
Always great, man. We've toured with those guys in the past, and awesome dudes, awesome band, so it's a pleasure. Everybody out in this tour has been great, all the bands.
Now, obviously, In Flames have been an influence on Killswitch Engage. Is it sometimes weird that you're above them in any way? Because obviously they've had such a massive influence on you.
A little bit strange for us, man. A little bit strange, but I mean, we've done so many tours together. We're kind of all friends at this point, I guess. But I mean, those guys will always kind of be like heroes to us, you know. Yeah. For sure.
Now, as a Taste of Chaos tour, did that go through Europe as well?
Let's see. I think we just go to like Belgium, Germany, and then the Scandinavian countries. I think that's pretty much it. So.
Yeah. How would you compare sort of European crowds? Oh well, I guess obviously that European to UK crowds. Is there much difference? Because there seems to be a lot of bands coming from Sweden at the moment, and the whole Scandinavian scene. I was wondering what it's like over there from your perspective.
It's honestly been pretty great everywhere. Like the past few years for us, and it was kind of when we first started, coming over here. I think the UK was obviously a little bit more. Well, I think they caught on to us a little bit faster than the rest of Europe.
Yeah,
so it seems like right from the beginning, everybody was coming out to the shows here, and it was. We've always been very accepting. It took a little bit longer, I think, to build things up in Europe, but. It's pretty even at this point, I think.
Yeah. Now, obviously, you were in the UK in the summer. You played the Download Festival. We're pretty obviously Download this year. Well, a lot of people say it's the best year it was ever been. How was it for you?
Download was great, man. It was awesome. I was sick that day, but still had a good time.
Really?
Yeah.
You did it well.
Yeah, I tried, man. I tried, and getting to see Faith No More was awesome.
Yeah. Did you check out any other bands when you were?
I didn't really do much because I wasn't feeling so hot, so I kind of just spent the day on the couch till we had to play.
Yeah. Cool. Now your latest album, then, self-titled Killswitch Engage, it's been out for a little while. Well, from what I read, there's been a few mixed reactions on it so far. But how happy are you with the album at the moment?
Like I said, it is what it is. It didn't feel too different for us making it. A lot of people say it's completely different. They don't like it. Some people say, it sounds the same to me. I guess it depends who you ask.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a record for us. We had fun writing it, had a good time doing it. So, we're just excited to have something out there and play some new songs in the set. So, for the most part, it's been going over pretty well.
Cool. Now, obviously, for the fans that are saying it's a lot more melodic, especially vocally, a lot of people are saying. What's your sort of response to that? Was that intentional, or did you even think you were going that melodic? I
don't think we realized like musically when we were writing the songs didn't feel very different, but. The sound of the record, as it turns out, ended up being kind of different. I think it's has a lot to do with the vocals and stuff. And Howard, working with Brendan, who's more of a rock and roll kind of guy, so wanted to kind of push the melodic side at Howard a little bit more. So, and we're like, hey, let's try it out, see what happens. And so I think, I don't know. Reviews have been pretty good for the most part, but there's some people are like, it's a little too melodic for me. I don't know about it, so.
Yeah.
It depends who you ask.
Yeah, when I first heard the title, Killswitch Engage, I was a bit confused because this is your second self-titled. I don't know if any other band's done that. How come you decided to go with a second self-titled album?
It was just weird. I mean, this is we kind of went about recording this record in a different way. Obviously tracking drums and vocals down in Atlanta, away from home for the first time, different producer. So maybe in some ways we kind of thought of it as a kind of a new beginning or whatever. Trying to hoping to reinvent our sound a little bit. I don't know if we succeeded or not, but it's a good combination. Combination of that and being lazy and like self-titled's fine. So.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. Now, I've been going back into underground scene, checking out some really new bands, and there's certainly a different vibe with new bands nowadays. They really don't sort of care about any rock star image, music videos, or anything like that. They just want to play live and make a living out of it. But obviously that's what you're doing now. What is it? Once you've done that, what is the sort of the thing that keeps you going once you've managed to start making a living out of music?
Obviously, I love to play, and we love to write music together, and. Sometimes being on tour is kind of rough when you're sitting around all day traveling and things like that.
Yeah,
but I mean,
I'm looking at some of the beer bottles around here.
So. I mean, getting to play on stage every night is so much fun. We all love to play, and it's a good time. And none of us would be doing it if we hated it,
Well, exactly. Yeah. Would you have any advice for new bands that just sort of want to get their music out there and get heard and get playing live more?
I don't know. The toughest thing, I think, bands that really want to get started, from my experience, is actually finding a group of people that are willing to drop everything and go. If an opportunity, if a touring opportunity comes up, it's hard to find 4 or 5 other guys who will actually quit their jobs and go. You know, it's a tough thing. It's a tough thing.
Yeah. Now you said before we came on the bus that you had a bit of a rough night last night on the drink stuff. What's your drink of choice on tour then?
I don't know. I've been on the beer train lately, but I like the occasional vodka drink, and
yeah.
I like whiskey, but I've been staying away because
it's the devil.
Fired up and drink till 6 in the morning, and I haven't been doing that at least. So.
Yeah. Now, what's it been like with In Flames then? Are they much partying going on this tour with those guys, or?
You guys can put away some drinks. Yeah, we were over on their bus a couple nights back and drinking the scotch or whatever they're giving us. It was pretty crazy stuff, but really good.
Now, obviously, really, 2009's wrapping up in the next month or so. What's really, the plans for the new year for Killswitch Engage?
I think we're kind of laying low in January, taking a little bit of time off. Because we've been doing a lot of touring since March. So a little break after the holidays, and then gonna tackle the States and do a couple U.S. tours, little separate runs, and I'm sure we'll be back here for some festivals and stuff in the summer. But nothing's really set in stone yet. We're kind of just talking about it. Yeah,
because obviously you played Download this year. Would you be hoping to come back next year as well?
I'm not sure if we'd end up doing it 2 years in a row. I know
sometimes
maybe
even like Sonosphere now, because that's a new one.
We've heard about that, yeah. So we don't we're not welcome with the Download folks.
Yeah. So. Cool. Well, Joel, always a pleasure chatting to me, man. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hey, you too, man. Cheers. Very cool. What's up? This is Joel from Killswitch Engage, and you're watching Metalheadz.